Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, yes, I'm camping again. Yes, it's another absolutely beautiful day out. I mean, every day camping is a beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly. I've got a double flannel on just because of this morning coolness. We're almost in June and it's still pretty cool out. Anyways, here it's just, it's not raining. I'm very happy about that, and that's because we've got a lot of rain this year camping, and fortunately today it's supposed to be nice and sunny. It's a little bit cloudy right now, but I'm going to take a look behind me right here. Take a look at this view. Absolutely beautiful water view here. So come along with me on my morning walk and let's talk some news. So first up on the docket, we're talking about The Witcher 3, and it turns out that even after 10 years after release, that The Witcher 3 is getting another patch. And this patch I think is going to be very exciting for a lot of people. The Witcher 3 is getting cross-platform mod support. Now it's worth noting that it's not necessarily all sunshine and rainbows for cross-platform mod support. I would say if you're into modding, PC is probably the best way to do it. But if you are on console here, you will be getting cross-platform mod support, but not for all mods. So CD Projekt Red says that due to specific content guidelines and selection criteria, some mods on PC may not be able to make the jump across to console, while those on console won't be able to create mods of their own. But at the very least here, I would say that cross-platform mod support helps breathe in more life to this already fairly aging game. A lot of people are excited about The Witcher 4. There's a lot of controversy surrounding The Witcher 4. But anyways here, if you are playing The Witcher 3, maybe this will extend the life of the game for you, maybe breathe some new life into it. I really wish more developers supported modding. Moving on, and we're talking about Ubisoft, and this is more of just a heads up. But Ubisoft got quite a few people talking the other day by one specific tweet with one specific image in it. If you're a fan of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, well, you might be excited about the tweet. Now it is worth noting there's no additional information accompanying that tweet. So if you're looking for release dates, if you're looking for gameplay, if you're looking for really anything, there's not a whole lot just yet. But I'm assuming, and a lot of people are assuming, we're going to know a lot more during Summer Game Fest. And it just got real windy. And speaking about stuff with not a lot of context, next up we're talking about the rumored Persona 4 remake. Now we've been talking about this one on and off on the channel here. The most recent time we've talked about it was yesterday, when a couple of the voice actors for the original Persona 4 have said that they have not been included in the voice acting cast for the Persona 4 remake. And it seems that someone else has also confirmed that they're not going to be a part of the game. So over on Twitter, Amanda Wynn Lee says, since I've had several people ask me, no, I wasn't asked to voice Yukiko in the P4 remake. Now, some people are speculating that they may be voicing these shadow versions of the characters. There's a lot of rumor and speculation going out there about this remake, and a lot of people seem to be excited about it. But at the same time, they may be going with a completely different direction with the cast. But let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. What are your thoughts on a potential Persona 4 remake? What are your thoughts on the potential changes in voice acting cast? If they change the whole cast, would that ruin the game for you? Would it ruin your experience and your memories of the original? Or would you care? I mean, there's a huge outcry when Charles Martinet was removed from the voice of Mario in the latest Super Mario Wonder. And then I think people just kind of got used to the new person. I don't know here. Let me know all of your thoughts on this in the comments below. And speaking about new stuff, next up we're talking about Microsoft. And if you're on Windows and you use Notepad, not Notepad++, but just the OG Notepad here, it seems Microsoft will be making some changes to the application, and I would say possibly in a good way, depending on how you wanted to view it. Anyways, here they're adding in text formatting. It's not there yet, but it's currently in beta. And I'm assuming it's not going to take too long to validate those changes and push it to the mainstream. Now, I don't know about you, and maybe I'm out of touch on this one, but to me this feature is far more exciting than the possible feature they're adding in to generate text with AI. I don't know, I like Notepad simple and straightforward. Adding in some text formatting, to me that's absolutely fine. And speaking about AI, or at least stuff that AI relies on, kinda. Next up here we're talking about Nvidia. And it seems there's a whole lot of Nvidia 5090 GPUs that are being stolen and replaced with random stuff inside the box, like bags. The full story about this one is up over on Tom's Hardware, and if you're interested in it and wanted to learn more about it, like everything we talk about, links are in the description below right at the bottom. I don't hide my sources. Anyways, here apparently it was GPU purchased from Micro Center. and the box was stuffed with a backpack. What's interesting about this, or more interesting, because the whole thing to me is pretty interesting, apparently it wasn't just one backpack, it was several. And the Redditor JamesFerg650 bought a Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 5090 Solid OC from a Micro Center store in Santa Clara. And when they opened it up, it was just a bunch of backpacks. And this is not the first time it's happened. What's even crazier here is this is not just a one-off thing. Micro Center did some investigation and found 31 other boxes that had been tampered with. I'm curious to see if it stays localized within that one store, if it's going to be a widespread problem. I mean, 5090s are in pretty high demand. They cost quite a bit of money, and they're extremely useful for a lot of different things. So hopefully here, for everybody's sake who's purchasing a 5090, it's a real one. And if you are buying a 5090, I would say, based on this experience alone, probably open the box in store if you plan on using it and not scalping it. And speaking about PC components, next up we're talking about MSI and MSI's PSUs. And the latest on MSI is that they're so confident on its power supplies, its warranties now cover all PC components. Now, this is currently being rolled out in China, but I'm wondering if it's going to be rolled out globally here. That would be pretty huge, and I guess that would instill a lot of confidence on buyers to pick up an MSI PSU. It is worth noting here that this upcoming potential warranty will be restricted to the upper tiers in terms of quality, like 80 plus gold and better. 80 plus gold and also platinum and titanium, and possibly the upcoming ruby. And who knows, maybe after that the pearl or diamond or emerald or sapphire. I don't know here. I saw a lot of people speculate that maybe netherite would be an upcoming certification. But either way here, I think this would be a huge win. And if I was building a PC and MSI had a warranty that covered all my PC components if something went wrong with the PSU, I'd probably lean towards picking up that PSU. And last up here, we're talking about Monster Hunter Nightreign. Now, we talked about Monster Hunter Nightreign yesterday when we were looking at launch statistics of how many players were playing it on Steam. It was extremely popular. And interestingly enough, it had a only mixed review score over on Steam. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Monster Hunter Wilds, where the game seemingly will do good no matter what. Anyways here, in terms of sales numbers, we have some, well, that's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. It's just like a dangling spiderweb thing. I walked through a bunch of spiderwebs today. But anyways here, in terms of sales figures, Monster Hunter Nightreign has sold over 2 million units. That's not 2 million players, that is 2 million units, so even more players. Now, I could be wrong with the even more players. I mean, I don't think Nightreign is on Game Pass. However, that's a moot point. The big thing here is the sales figures, and that was just on day one. 2 million was just on day one. Now, Elden Ring sold about 30 million copies overall, so Nightreign has quite a bit of a ways to go. And on a side note here, just for reference, Shadow of the Erdtree sold around 5 million copies after 3 days. So Nightreign may overtake that, or maybe it'll be on par. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. I was on the lookout for fluffs today, but just didn't see any on the morning walk. It happens sometimes. Didn't see any bunnies or deer or moose or bears or really anything like that. There's a lot of birds around though, so you can definitely hear them, and you might have seen a few on camera. But we talked about a bunch today. Feel free to discuss anything we talked about in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate. Save your state.